Anyway, this is the roving reporter. This is LA Confidential. Confidentially speaking, um, yesterday, that is Saturday, June 15th, 2013. I thought it was Father's Day, but it wasn't. But anyway, yesterday I was on the bus, the number 5, going northbound, and I observed what was apparently a really elaborate drug transfer. You know, money for drugs, money for drugs. It involved about 6 or 8 individuals. So I reported to the Seattle Police Department. I think they put them off from, doing the exchange right then, but probably did later on. Anyway, there's a certain creature, a serial killer, unapprehended. That is, they still walk the earth killing every day. I think they like to kill us Sunday, it seems like, according to information I received from a confidential informant. But they also are part of a huge network, which I call the Unknown Terror Network. Anyway, and this Unknown Terror Network is always trying to do bad things. And one of the bad things they're trying to do right now is excite all the pedophiles on this planet. It's particularly in Seattle, because that's where the creature, lives in around Seattle, the serial killer, which I call, and is truly so, the true Green River Killer. The one that sits in prison is not the Green River Killer, though they were pretty much hypnotized into believing they were. And they were provided details by the true Green River Killer through a lawyer and a psychologist who was trained in hypnotism, and thus they got themselves in prison for life. But anyway, the pedophiles they use child pornography as a drug. In other words, they literally are excited by watching child pornography, which is the most awful thing in the universe. And when they do so, they want to participate in their activities, which is child rape and eventually child murder. They will steal a kid, or they will buy a kid, and then they will rape them, mutilate them, kill them, and then go on about their business. According to information I received from a reliable source, and also signs and symbols that I've been able to detect as a very, very newly minted operations officer. So new I won't even describe my newness. But what it is that certain parents, let's say caregivers of children, are addicted to drugs. I mean, on heroin, in spades. Anyway, and these people are always looking for a big supply of drugs so they can continue their habit. And sometimes they use children as ways to pay for their drugs. That is, they sell children to pedophiles for them to do what they will for a large sum, usually. Mostly just heroin, but sometimes cash too. Today, Father's Day, June 16, 2013, in Seattle, Washington, I made note of a particular sign, which I had passed by before several times, but now, having looked at it more closely, see that it is advertising not for a girl, but for a boy. Most of these pedophiles are homosexuals and deviants in the most extreme way. They're advertising for a boy, that parents willing to sell such a boy to them, they will be able to pay them the intermediary through a cutout, and the appropriate amount of drugs they would require, whatever drug they want, but they probably want heroin and money too. And then once the transfer is complete, that is, the boy is given over to them, and they want a boy of 5 for some reason, they will give the parents, who will say, "Oh, Johnny's gone to see Aunt Lucille. Aunt Lucille's taking care of Johnny for the summer." Anyway. So anyway, Seattle Police Department, be on the lookout for what you think are suspicious activities, especially children crying, are seeming to be pulled along in such a way as to look suspicious. If it looks like a duck, it walks like a duck, and talks like a duck, it must be a duck. So, anyway, I don't know. It's almost impossible to stop these things because they're so crafty, and they're well, like, of course, like the serial killer, the true Green River serial killer. That creature was so good that when they started at age 15, when they killed their mother, that they have been so good they've been able to kill every single week for, I don't know, 40 years. Almost 40 years. Yes. How does that, I mean, 365 days a year. There's 52 weeks in a year. So 52 times 45 is, I don't know, my math ain't that good. That's a shitload of people killed. And they always kill prostitutes. They always kill young prostitutes. Well, not always young. And they make snuff films after when they do the killing. But one important thing that you probably know, and I've told you before because the confidential informant told me, when they abduct the woman on a Sunday, they take them to a certain place that they have several places, and they ask them to sing a song. If you sing me a song, and then they say, if you sing me a song, I'll let you go. But they never let them go. Well, there was one exception that they got away because they didn't sing a song. Anyway, but they take the song and use it as a way to relish the killing. And they kill, well, they mutilate, they rape, mutilate, and make a film of it, a snuff film, and they sell it for profit, and they make a lot of money. And use this money to basically network with other filthy motherfucking shitholes for the purposes that I've just described. Trying to flood the market, literally give away child porn to excite the evil motherfucking child rapists. So if you're in the market for a citation, that is a Medal of Honor or whatever they give you in the city police, well, go ahead and get that Medal of Honor because you need it. And I need you to do the right thing. You know, still, they're going to get away with it because it's like a flood of evil. It is literally the end times, the end of days, because every fucking filthy motherfucker, with a few exceptions, 99% of the fucking planet is given over to evil, beastly things. The ones that aren't, well, are protected. Anyway, this is Operation Officer Windfall signing off. It's about 12:44 p.m. Pacific Daylight Time. Today is June 16th, 2013. I'm in front of 2026 3rd Avenue, which is Nowheresville.